Okay, so what happened last time? We had a super secret spy mission a la Ocean's 11, and Connor said the F word. Very scandalous. And Kara and Alice and Luther are like gonna get across a border into Canada where there are no quote-unquote android laws, whatever the hell that means. I have no idea what an android law is, even though we've been with the police like a million times in this game so far. Still don't know what that entails, android laws. Yeah, Connor and Hank investigated that tower thing. Marcus did a little speech about how, great androids are and how everybody should chill and, love each other. Come on, people now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together. Come and love one another right now.
Ooh, I get by with a little help from my friend.
Yes, he gets by with a little help from his friend.
Gonna try with a little help from my friend.
And yeah, I guess Marcus is leading the revolution now. Which, someone needs to do it. I don't know if I think it's particularly well thought out revolution, but, intent is important. Let's go. November 9th, 11 a.m. And Connor's asleep, I guess. Taking a little nappy nap, an android nap. Hank is trying to call AAA. Where the hell are they? He's like, can't you just ever stay in the damn car?
Is everything okay, Lieutenant?
Chris was on patrol last night. He was attacked by a bunch of deviants. Said he was saved by Marcus himself.
Is Chris okay?
Yeah, he's in shock, but he's alive.
The sequence is definitely supposed to happen where you would have shot them.
What the hell?
Instinct? Who's Kamsky?
I have a bad feeling, Lieutenant.
Uh-huh.
We shouldn't have come here.
Bad feeling, huh? Should get your program checked. Might be a glitch.
Honestly, I thought Hank's shirts are so ugly. I'm into it now. I'm like getting used to it. It's growing on me. Style. Signature Hank style. Oh, hey, look! It's our friend from the very beginning.
Hi. I'm Lieutenant Hank Anderson.
I'm Lieutenant Anderson, Homicide Division.
Drop the poodle and step away from the condo, please.
Detroit Police Department. I'm here to see Mr. Elijah
Pretty
Kamsky.
lady.
Please, come in.
Okay.
Do we start with stern questioning? When do you become physical with me?
Bare feet?
I'll let Elijah know you're here, but please make yourself comfortable.
Has long arms.
Dear, this is Lieutenant Anderson.
Anderson, that's me.
Amanda.
So obsessed.
Guess androids haven't been a bad thing.
Elijah's the one that gave Marcus to Carl.
You're about to meet your maker, Connor. How's it feel?
Kamsky is one of the great geniuses of the 21st century.
He's like, I've been programmed to say
It'll be
that.
interesting to meet him in person.
Unofficially, I think he's a douche.
Besides, I thought you liked working for, Shoebox?
Gearbox? Those deletes? Let me tell you something. Gearbox is the best video game company in the world, bar none. They treat their employees with dignity, respect, and, yes, love. Also, I am a total tool. With the rusty salad fork, know what I mean?
Sometimes I wish I could meet my creator face to face.
My mommy.
I'd have a couple of things I'd want to tell him.
Like, why did you give me this mole? I hate this mole.
Elijah will see you now.
That sculpture looks slightly sexual to me. Oh, they're bathing in blood!
Mr. Kamsky?
I knew they were vampires.
Just a moment, please.
Now that's 2 moments. I'm sorry.
This is... I don't know how I feel about this. The same girl over and over? Is it like a... you know, I bet this all came about because his wife died or something, and he had to make a replication of her. Like, and now he has $1 million company, but it's all based off his grief. Because none of them will ever replace the woman she really was. What's up?
I'm Lieutenant Anderson.
That's me.
This is Connor.
He's like, yeah, I know. Help make you.
What can I do for you, Lieutenant?
Sir, we're investigating deviants.
Or Black Mirror again.
I know you left CyberLife years ago, but I was hoping you'd be able to tell us something we don't know.
It's interesting that Connor had a bad feeling about going to the house of his creator, or
Deviants.
the guy who created androids.
Fascinating, aren't they? Perfect beings with infinite intelligence. And now they have free will. Machines are so superior to us. Confrontation was inevitable.
This is getting weird.
Humanity's greatest achievement threatens to be its downfall.
And all artificial intelligence creators in movies say this.
I'm asking why you did it.
Look, the arrival of strong artificial intelligence has been inevitable for decades. The variable was when, not if, so I don't see Ava as a decision, just an evolution. You feel bad for Ava? Feel bad for yourself, man. One day the AIs are going to look back on us the same way we look at fossil skeletons in the plains of Africa. An upright ape living in dust with crude language and tools, all set for extinction.
We need to understand how androids become deviants.
They choose to.
Do you know anything that could help us?
All ideas of viruses that spread like epidemics. Is the desire to be free a contagious disease?
Listen, I didn't come here to talk philosophy. The machines you created may be planning a revolution.
This is philosophy.
Either you can tell us something that'll be helpful, or we will be
This is all philosophy.
What about you, Connor?
Yes?
Whose side are you on?
I have no side. I was designed to stop deviants, and that's what I intend to do.
Well, that's what you're programmed to say. But you.
Sir?
What do you really want?
Instability.
What I want is not important.
Oh, honey.
Chloe? I'm sure you're familiar with the Turing test. Mere formality. Simple question of algorithms and computing capacity. What interests me is whether machines are capable of empathy. I call it the Kamsky test. It's very simple, you'll see. Magnificent, isn't it? One of the first intelligent models developed by CyberLife. Young and beautiful forever.
Is he okay?
A flower that will never wither. But what is it really? A piece of plastic imitating a human? Or a living being?
I kind of want to know this guy. I want to like get drinks with this guy.
With a soul.
I wouldn't go back to his house for an after party, but... Ah.
It's up to you to answer that fascinating question, Connor.
Oh. Don't, come on.
Destroy this machine, and I'll tell you all I know. Or spare it, if you feel it's alive. But you'll leave here without having learned anything from me.
The blinking light.
Okay, I think we're done here. Come on, Connor, let's go. Sorry to get you out of here.
What's more important to you, Connor?
Oh my god.
Your investigation or the life of this android? Decide who you are. An obedient machine. Or a living being.
Why not both?
Endowed with free will.
I think most of us are both,
That's
aren't
enough. Connor, we're leaving.
Pull the trigger.
Connor! Don't!
And I'll tell you what you want to know. Fascinating.
They're like, ooh, glad it wasn't me.
CyberLife's last chance to save humanity is itself a deviant.
I'm not a deviant.
You prefer to spare a machine rather than accomplish your mission. You saw a living being in this android. You showed empathy.
Go get me a coffee, sweetie.
A war is coming. You'll have to choose your side. Will you betray your own people or stand up against your creators?
Good question.
What can be worse than having to choose between two evils?
Let's get out of here.
Poor Connor. Aw. Thanks for protecting him. That's sweet.
By the way, I always leave an emergency exit in my programs. You never know.
What does that mean? Emergency exit? Explain.
Why didn't you shoot?
I just saw that girl's eyes, and I couldn't. That's all.
You're always saying you would do anything to accomplish your mission. That was our chance to learn something, and you let it go.
Yeah, I know what I should have done. I told you I couldn't. I'm sorry, okay?
Well, maybe you did the right thing.
Oh, Hank. Oh, Connor. Oh, Connor and Hank. We're all a combination of predetermined behaviors and then the free will that makes life worth living, right? You always gotta make a sandwich, but you get to choose what to put on that sandwich. I wonder what happened if he had shot her. I don't think I wanted to see that scene. Thanks, GAZArts. I appreciate it. Why did she wear it like that? Over her hair?
I was wondering where you were.
Why not just cut it off if you don't want it out? I say as I wear a ponytail every single day.
I needed to think.
I like it here. I come here often. It's like being alone with the world.
Floroya.
We freed hundreds of our people, and they're still coming from all over the city. Those who dream of freedom come to Jericho. Something's changing.
We're running out of space.
You seem preoccupied.
Oh, you think?
They all obey me. They follow me without question. And that much power feels good.
But?
And scary at the same time.
All the media are talking about what we did last night.
Okay, way to change the subject.
The humans are terrified. They're afraid of a civil war. Many of our people were burned in response to what happened.
Burned?
The humans hate us. They'll never give us our freedom.
I don't think they hate you.
No, not all humans are the same. Some of them understand that they can't stop us from becoming free forever.
You haven't said much about yourself since you've been with us. What was your life like before Jericho?
Amazing.
I was caring for an old man. He was like a father to me. He showed me that humans and androids can live together. What about you? You never told me about your past. What did you do before? That android you were looking at in the store. She reminded you of who you were, didn't she?
Well, yeah, since she has my face.
I was nothing. A doll in a distributor program to satisfy humans. Just a toy designed for their pleasure.
I think a lot of women feel like that, lady.
One day I was with a man who rented me. And without knowing why, I realized I couldn't take it anymore. I strangled him and I ran away. There, now you know everything.
Robot prostitutes love to strangle dudes.
I shouldn't have told you.
Aw. Why don't they look like that all the time? It's so much cooler. She's into it.
Carl's house. When they left you for dead in his studio.
I saw your memories too. The Eden Club. The death of that man. I felt like I was there with you.
Or psychic.
North.
So I'm not saying anything. I'm too intrigued. Oh, hey! It's Simon! He's alive! How did he get back here? Was he a test? I knew it was weird that he couldn't walk after, like, one scratch. Androids seem pretty, resilient. Unless the plot demands. Oh! Aww. Aww. They're friends. Squad goals.
This is suicide. We'll all be killed. Please, Marcus. It's not too late to change your mind.
You don't understand. We're finally gonna show them who we really are. This place will go down in history.
We'll be killed on the spot.
That's a risk I'm prepared to take if it means freedom for our people.
What are they gonna do?
Marcus, please don't do this.
They'll understand. We'll make them understand. This is the only way.
Convert.
You're free. Come with us.
The pants! Don't leave the pants.
You're free. You're awake now.
He's RA9. He is RA9. Can anybody else do this?
You're free now.
I have to say, I think them having only a certain number of models is interesting, but also much easier for the designers.
You're free.
I can't remember. I'll have to check.
I need to block the street.
And so do you. We're gonna throw the coolest concert this town has ever seen, and they're gonna have to give us rights. Bud.
You don't have to obey them.
But you do. Oh, just
You're
kidding.
Free.
Free to do what I say. I'm your leader. Your master.
You're free now.
Dude, he just said that telepathically. What if that baby needs a nanny? I guess I could just hire one. I should I spend a lot. Maybe I can get a refund though. $7,000 is a lot of money. March. The music. Man, it's kind of creepy. It'd be really funny if you could convert drones and they just became like little buddies. Just points at it and it's like, you're with us now. And it's like, rough. White bear. No. What is that? Honestly, I think sometimes I have sort of a problem with faces. I feel like if there are only a couple different models and one of them was wearing the little swirly thing and they said, I'm not an android, I just look like them. Like, I have a similar face. I'd be like, oh, okay. But I also probably wouldn't care in the first place.
Disperse! Disperse immediately!
Disperse? Can you define it? Flash mob.
Christ. Jesus fucking Christ! Dispatch, this is Patrol 457.
Like something weird is happening down here.
I got a lot of androids down here.
That's the description. Like, what else are you gonna say? I've got a lot of androids.
They're marching. Yeah, they're marching down the street. Fuck if I know. Listen to me.
I mean, he's kind of, is he like using their brains? I don't know how I feel about that. He gave them free will, but they also follow him and say exactly the same thing he does. Not out of leadership, but out of mind control. Oh. It's just like a news helicopter. I feel like having one of those would be really useful, you know? One of those shield thingies.
We came here to demonstrate peacefully and tell humans that we are living beings. All we want is to live free.
This is an illegal gathering. Disperse immediately or we will open fire.
Why is it
We're
illegal?
not looking for confrontation. We've done no harm. We have no intention of doing any. But know that we are not going anywhere until we have secured our freedom.
I repeat, this is an illegal gathering. If you do not disperse immediately, we will shoot.
Will they?
Marcus, they're gonna kill us. We have to attack. There's more of us. We can take them.
If we attack, we'll start a war. We have to show them we're not violent. We should just stand our ground, even if it means dying here.
Dying here won't solve anything. Marcus, we need to go, now, before it's too late.
I would agree with that. I think it's time to leave.
This is your last chance. Disperse immediately, or you will all be killed.
But if they do leave, they're showing a lack of
We have to
resolve.
show them we won't back down. We stay right here.
Disperse! This is your last chance! We have to make a statement. We have to stay put no matter what.
Please, Marcus. We can't let them slaughter us.
They're
without fighting
androids.
back.
Can't they reboot?
We're not moving.
Put your chip in a new head?
Marcus, what are you doing? They're gonna kill us all.
What? Well, martyrdom is a hell of a thing.
John?
What is happening? I don't get it.
Quick! They're coming!
Now that's sacrifice. Oh, here we go. His, lady, whatever his relationship is to her, which I still can't figure out, not gonna be happy.
After what
Neutral.
happened today, the country is on the verge of a civil war. The machines are rising up against their masters. Humans have no choice but to destroy them.
I thought Kemsky knew something. I was wrong.
Maybe he did. But you chose not to ask.
Kamsky was just playing with me.
That's a good cover.
He didn't know anything. Why did Kamsky leave Cyberlife? What happened?
It's an old story, Connor. It doesn't pertain to your investigation.
I'm not a unique model, am I? How many Connors are there?
I don't see how that question pertains to your investigation.
I saw a photo of Amanda at Kamsky's place. She was his teacher.
I expect you to find answers, Connor. Not ask questions.
Wait a minute.
You're the
That's
only one who can prevent civil war.
Contradiction.
Find the deviants, or there will be chaos. This is your last chance, Connor.
How many Connors are? I'm curious. Yes. How many are there? I want to know.
You're off the case. The FBI is taking over.
What? But we're onto something. We just need more time. I'm sure we
Hank, you don't get it. This isn't just another investigation. It's a fucking civil war. It's out of our hands now. We're talking about national security here.
Fuck that. You can't just pull the plug now, not when we're so close.
You're always saying you can't stand androids. Jesus, Hank, make up your mind. I thought you'd be happy about this.
Okay, maybe he's committed to his job.
I know we can solve it. For God's sake, Jeffrey, can't you back me up this one time?
There's nothing I can do. You're back on homicide, and the android returns to Cyberlife. I'm sorry, Hank, but it's over.
But they'll never break up our friendship. Path unlocked. Oh, that was sweet. A little motion.
We can't just give up like that. I know we could have solved this case.
He's so frustrated.
So you're going back to Cyberlife?
I have no choice. I'll be deactivated and analyzed to find out why I failed.
What if we're on the wrong side, Connor? What if we're fighting against people who just want to be free?
When the deviants rise up, there will be chaos.
So?
We could have stopped it.
This world needs a little chaos. Come on.
But now it's too late.
When you refused to kill that android at Kamsky's place, you put yourself in her shoes. You showed empathy, Connor.
I don't know why I did it. I know it hasn't always been easy, but I want you to know I really appreciated working with you.
Aww.
That's not just my social relations program talking. I really mean that. At least, I think I do.
Oh my god. It's adorable.
Well, well, here comes Perkins, that motherfucker. Sure don't waste any time at the FBI.
We can't give up. I know the answers and the evidence we collected. If Perkins takes it, it's all over.
There's no choice. You heard Fowler. We're off the case.
You've got to help me, Lieutenant. I need more time so I can find a lead in the evidence we collected. I know the solution is in there.
Listen, Connor.
If I don't solve this case, Cyberlife will destroy me. 5 minutes.
That is fair.
That's all I ask.
Key to the basement is on my desk. Get a move on. I can't distract him forever.
Oh man. Oh, it's stressful. Hurry!
You fucking cocksucker!
Just gonna distract. He's gonna fight him in the parking lot or something. Oh, Hank. So I just realized that he's doubting the purpose of their investigation, but he's still giving Connor the key to the evidence room, which means he trusts him to make the right decision.
Plastic pricks around here, or did anybody tell you?
Oh, this game.
I've been removed from the case. I'm going to register the evidence in my possession, and then I'm going to leave.
Good. Be careful on your way back. Androids have a tendency of Get themselves set on fire these days.
He's like his older brother, who's like annoyed that his younger brother is like getting better grades than him, and his mom loves him more. Oh, this place is really cool.
Hank's password. What would a hard-boiled, eccentric police lieutenant choose?
Connor, it's so satisfied face. Just it's such a weird. Oh, yikes! It's terrifying. Oh, Daniel. Is he gonna turn him back on? He'd like strangle him. He'd kill him.
The android that murdered its owner.
The voice in his head. Okay, so he's gonna what? Replace him? Like, thank you for that.
You lied to me, Connor. I trusted you, and you lied to me.
You were going to kill that child. You gave me no choice. I need to find Jericho. Do you know where it is?
You're wasting your time. I don't know anything about Jericho. But I hope that one day you pay for what you did to me.
Huh. Bye, bitch.
One of the deviants that hacked the TV station with Marcus.
The echo.
Where the deviants are hiding.
It's like, yeah, you don't need this anymore. What's their eyes?
Where am I?
I'm a deviant. Like you. I need your help. I want to go to Jericho.
Shut up.
I don't recognize your voice. You're not one of us. I'll never tell you where Jericho is.
Wait, how do you know? What do you mean? You don't recognize their voice? What do you? Is there a register of deviants? Well, he tried.
We ask that you recognize our dignity,
our hopes, and our rights.
That's terrifying.
Who's there? Who are you?
Everything is all right. Don't worry.
It's the scariest thing I've ever seen.
Is that you? I tried to reach you, but the deviant hunter stopped me.
You stopped him from finding me. You saved me. You saved Jericho. You'll be all right now. I came to take you home. Give me the location to Jericho. We've got to leave now.
The location of Jericho?
You don't know it?
Yes. Yes, of course.
He's like, wait! I can tell that you're not Marcus. That was weird.
Marcus? Is that you, Marcus? Don't leave me, Marcus!
Aw. You ruined his hopes and dreams.
Looks like someone's been snooping.
That was pretty amazing. That whole voice
Dialogue.
copy thing.
Now!
Oh, honey. Determination.
With all androids being turned over to the authorities, the country is grinding to a halt. Hospitals and schools are closing, water cuts, blackouts, and network failures are expected. Maybe most worrying of all, our armed forces have lost 2/3 of their effective personnel.
How about some music instead? They've been conducting raids all over the city. Everybody's on edge after what happened yesterday. It's gonna be all right. We're almost there.
Just get in the back of this truck and hide under this laundry.
A little further on that way, there's a large freighter called Jericho. When you get there, find Marcus. He will help you. The last bus for the border leaves at midnight. You absolutely have to be on it. You'll be safer on the other side. It's not much, but it's a start. My brother lives in Ontario. I've given you his address. He'll be able to hide you until things calm down. You're a very brave little girl, Alice. You deserve to be happy.
Thank you for everything, Rose.
Let me know when you make it over there, all right? And be careful.
Aw.
Take care of them.
He's like, I intend to.
Come on, girls. You better not hang around. We have a bus to catch.
Oh my god! Nice. I don't know how I feel about that. The look. Hey, we're finally gonna stow away on a ship. Wow, I called it.
The authorities have ordered all androids to be delivered to the nearest police station or army barracks immediately. If you are worried about your safety, dial the number on your screen and the authorities will come to collect your android.
What about the ones that need the... What about like old ladies and stuff? Whatever.
We've got to find a warm place for Alice.
The androids wouldn't do any harm. They're conducting raids across the city. Androids are
There were androids all over the square. And then the police arrived, and well, they opened fire.
I know they're only machines, but they look like just people.
Leaving the way.
Oh.
How do you feel?
I'm hot and cold at the same time.
Stay with her. I'll try to find this Marcus.
The last bus is in 2 hours. And the terminal's on the other side of town. We haven't got much time.
We'll leave as soon as we have passports.
Carol, there's something I have to tell you. It's about Alice.
We'll have lots of time to talk on the bus. I'll be back. Stay with Alice.
That seems pretty urgent. Oh, Connor.
Following the android crisis and the neutralization of all military androids,
He just wants everything to stay chill.
leaving the way clear for the Russian army. But
You're lost.
Is that Lucy?
You're looking for something. You're looking for yourself.
Ah. He's like, why'd she look through me like that? Don't drag me out. Yeah, they really improved Jericho. Wish you could have seen a couple of scenes of them, you know, fixing it up and everything. Adding those TVs.
come for us to destroy our machines before they destroy us. Without the courage.
Are you Marcus?
Who wants to know?
I'm with a little girl and another android. There's a bus leaving for the border in less than 2 hours, and we need passports.
No, Detroit's under curfew. There's soldiers everywhere. They're rounding up all the androids and sending them to camps.
Camps?
Maybe you should stay here a while.
What does that mean?
Maybe you're right. You might be safer here until things calm down.
One of our people used to work in the State Department. He has electronic passports he can easily modify. I'll have him get them to you.
Marcus really got on top of things fast. Like, it's probably been like months.
You said you're with a little girl, right? You know that humans hate us.
He knows that he...
Why are you protecting her?
He's... Ugh, that makes no sense.
She needs me.
He was Carl's android. He knows humans don't all hate
And I
them.
need her.
This is a big plot hole, I think. Story flaw.
It's as simple as that. Alice.
Wait a minute.
You knew from the beginning. You just didn't want to see it.
Why would Todd want a daughter?
She wanted a mom, and you wanted someone to care for. You needed each other. What difference does it make? Do you love her any less now that you know she's one of us? Alice loves you, Kara. She loves you more than anything in the world. She became the little girl you wanted, and you became the mother she needed.
Oh, yeah, but I wasted so much food on her.
Forgetting who you are to become what someone needs you to be. Maybe that's what it means to be alive.
Oh, Luther. How does she have a fever then? It's like, well, this is awkward.
Kara, is there something wrong? We'll be together forever, won't we, Kara?
Yes.
Is she gonna grow up?
Forever.
I mean, she must, because otherwise that would be very weird. It'd be cruel to make somebody be a child forever. Aww. I guess that's the magazine they censored. It was not a sexy mag after all. It was, in fact, the opposite of that. Why did Todd... Why... What... I guess that's why the mom left without taking her. I was like, why would the mom leave her?
We're short on blue blood and biocomponents. Our wounded are shutting down, and there's nothing we can do.
President Warren is saying we're a threat to national security and we need to be exterminated.
Humans are conducting raids in all the big cities, and they're taking androids to camps to destroy them.
Camps? That doesn't make any sense.
Slaughtering our people.
It's all our fault.
That's not how androids work.
Stayed quiet.
They don't need camps.
I don't want war, but I'd rather die free than live as a slave.
Hell yeah. Rather die on my feet than live on my knees.
What's the point of being free if no one is left alive?
Then at least nobody's subjugated. We did what we could.
Humans enslaved us. I'll never regret standing up to that.
We shouldn't forget who our enemies are. We can't fight amongst ourselves.
He's right. All that matters now is what we do next. Marcus?
Dialogue is the only way.
Can't get along with Clark.
I will go alone.
I'm with him though, because in this case it's
Try to talk to
either
them.
dialogue
Don't do this, Marcus.
or like death.
They'll kill you.
They don't have any leverage. They really do have to rely on the decisions of the humans.
North, I have to try.
So I think that
If I don't come back, lay low as long as you
As much as I can understand North wanting to fight, and as much as I believe that violence can make a difference, I also think in this particular case, it's not pretty, it's not fair, but I think that talking really is your only option.
They need to realize how much they're hurting us. Find the right words, and they'll listen.
Agreed. You get your empathy from humans. Remember that.
They've been butchering each other for centuries over the color of their skin or whatever god they wanted to worship. They're not gonna change.
They obviously did.
Violence is just in their genes.
I mean, like, look at the humans living around you in peace right now.
They can't stop what we've started.
Despite the color of the skin of the gods they worship.
Since you've been here, you've given us hope.
You can see
You've given me hope.
that it can be done.
Today, a deviant arrived in Jericho and he told me that he stole a truck transporting radioactive cobalt. He said that he abandoned the truck somewhere in Detroit and rigged it to explode. I convinced him not to do it, to give me the detonator.
A dirty ball.
We can't lose this war, Marcus. If humans overcome us, our people will disappear forever. This may be our only chance to survive if things go wrong.
I guess.
I just hope we never have to use it.
Yeah, good. But I think it's good to have.
Whatever happens tomorrow.
Love her. Aw.
I just want you to know that I'm glad I met you.
We're gonna make out. I require robot makeouts. What do we say? Now. Aww. Who you are is who you love, and that is true.
I'll go join the others.
What others? What is the plan? And this is,
Look after yourself. I don't want to lose you.
He's just such a young face that it's like.
And your rapper name is Young Face?
Precisely.
Because you have a young looking face?
Precisely.
What? What just happened?
Well done.
Oh, it's in his brain.
You succeeded in locating Jericho and finding their leader. Now deal with Marcus. We need it alive.
Ugh, after all, they tricked us. Like, you got me, David Cage. You got me. Who was he communicating with then? Was that his programming or something? Like a representative of...
I've been ordered to take you alive. But I won't hesitate to shoot if you give me no choice.
What are you doing?
That's a good question.
You're one of us. You can't betray your own people.
You're coming with me.
We are your people. We're fighting for your freedom, too. You're Connor, aren't you? That famous deviant hunter. Well, congratulations. You seem to have found what you were looking for.
Stay back, or I'll shoot.
You never have any doubts. You've never done something irrational? As if there's something inside you? Something more than your program? Have you never wondered who you really are? Whether you're just a machine executing a program or a living being, capable of reason. I think the time has come for you to ask yourself that question. It's time to decide.
Such a sweet face. Become a deviant or maybe. Oh. Oh, well, you know what you gotta do. Whoa, what is happening? Oh, this is his thing! Oh, I'm so proud. I'm so proud of him. Oh, he's got to struggle. Oh, music, it's his own theme. Oh, Connor. My love. I've decided. Oh. Betrayed. Amanda, this is programming.
They're going to attack Jericho.
What?
We have to get out of here.
Shit. He's on their side now. Not so safe, I guess.
What's going on, Carol?
Quick, we've got to get out of here.
Come on, go, go, go! Delta advancing on your position.
Rats in a maze.
Hey, Carol! They're coming!
The corridor, over there. Follow me. This way! Quick! This way. There must be an exit. Come in! Quick!
Thanks. No! No! They need him!
They're coming from all sides. Our people are trapped in the hold. They're gonna be slaughtered.
There are exits on the 2nd and 3rd floor. Find them and jump in the river.
Where's Simon and Josh?
I don't know. We got separated.
They're coming from the upper deck now, too. We'll be caught in the crossfire.
We have to run, Marcus. There's nothing we can do.
I'm only one thing.
We have to blow up Jericho. If the ship goes down, they'll evacuate and our people can escape.
You'll never make it! The explosives are all the way down in the hold. There are soldiers everywhere.
She's right. They know who you are. They'll do anything to get you.
Go and help the others. I'll join you later.
Marcus!
I won't be long.
Where's Connor going? Lucy! Oh.
This is the end of Jericho. Save our
Jericho will live on as an ideal.
Don't let it get out. It didn't give you any trouble at all. Affirmative. Welcome.
It's too late, Cap. Save yourself. Save Alice.
No, we're not going to leave you behind.
Don't leave Luther.
We can't leave him.
What are you doing?
I won't leave you.
Yeah, they need him. They're family. Dare leave Luther. I would never forgive you.
Go, move!
I guess to save Alice I would, but...
You can't put Alice in danger. Go now before they come back.
What about you? What are you going to do?
I'll manage. Alice is all that matters.
I don't want to leave you, Luther.
Don't worry. I'll catch up with you at the border, okay? Go now. Take care of each other.
All right, I'm stopping for now. So I did want to say, I did think it was interesting about Kara finding out that Alice is an android, and like she definitely hasn't had to make a choice this whole time. Marcus made a choice very quickly. Connor struggled with it the whole time, but Kara didn't make one at all because she put all of her faith in Alice, all of her care, and to think of Alice as a human would mean she's not thinking about androids at all. She's thinking about not her own safety really, but her safety in terms of how it can help Alice. It's interesting to see her reaction to realizing that Alice is an android is like very telling of how she sees herself. If this adventure has taught her that she's more, and it seems like it has. She's very interesting in between Marcus and Connor, who are on those two extreme paths. Marcus being totally flexible and Connor really struggling. That her path is one of neutrality that has to come to a head at the same time. That's just really interesting. I think that's a good twist. I like that a lot. For her to have an answer, like have a conclusion, all of them having to come to terms with something. I don't think Marcus has yet, but he made his choice very early. Connor spent the whole game making his choice, and Kara had to make a choice just now at the end. It's definitely interesting. These three are definitely... I didn't know how they were going to juxtapose each other when I started watching, but like I didn't quite see the parallels, other than obviously Marcus once he became the leader of the rebels, and Connor being the deviant hunter. That sounds like achievement hunter or something.
Is this soothing, Matt?
Actually,
okay. Yes, chaos.
And then they were obvious, but yeah, now they seem like three of a kind. It's very interesting. It's very interesting that Connor got upset about the idea of there being multiples of him. I also learned from a friend that apparently if he dies, he just gets like re-uploaded into a new body. And I think that's really, really interesting because I think it is definitely... Connor acts like he's content to be a machine and be exactly what cyberlife made him to be. But I think it's a lot easier to be content when the thing that you're created to be is unique and has a longer shelf life than your cohorts that you are comparing yourself to. I wonder if these things were more obvious to Connor, like the idea of actual death, or that he was one of many, if he would have been less smug this whole time. I sure would hope not, because that was really fun. But I just wonder if that has something to do with his attitude. It seems like it would be really hard for it not to affect him, being one of a kind and not having to face death. I don't understand why any of them face death, though. That makes no sense. That's like... I mean, other than, just making, like, slaves or servants or whatever, the only other reason for creating androids is to have beings that are more powerful, more adaptable, less killable than humans. They're robots. They should be able to be put back together. It's a big part of what makes robots robots, I think. I think it's weird if you don't include that. I'm trying to remember if that was a thing with replicants or not, because they were really fragile, but they also, I mean, like, even in this game, they do take out and put back in parts and stuff. The fact that they also then will die by getting shot on the street or whatever, this is very confusing. I don't know, there's a missing link in there somewhere, but I'm really excited to see how this game ends, because so far I've been really into it. I'm so proud of Connor for being a deviant. I hate, the only thing that I can't stand is thinking about how this game could go differently. Like, if you didn't unlock that you would have to, that Connor may have killed the blonde android, or may have shot at Marcus, or something like that. Like, the fact that there is an alternate option is a bummer. But, art belongs to the observer. And if I experience this story and get something out of it, and this is the only one that I want to experience, that makes it just as valid as any other. But in this case, I do feel like I am getting what David Cage is trying to tell me. It's getting through. So yeah, wow, I'm into it. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.